Hello. Um, so, I'm back, and this video is just an update on from my last video that I uploaded because for the people who watched the video, you know that I was planning on going back the night after I made that video. So I'm just making an update. Um, in case that first video helped anybody, I hope it did. I pray to God that it did. Or in case anybody wanted to know what happened. So I did actually go back like I said I was going to do, and exactly what everybody said, that it was going to be worse and that he wasn't going to change and that it wasn't going to get better. That's exactly what happened. He was literally sober for a week before he started using again, and literally took 2 days of him using, be in full-blown abuser mode. That's what I call it, abuser mode. So even the first night when I was back there, he decided he wanted to discuss what went on, and he was literally blaming me for him abusing me and putting his hands on me and saying that I wasn't taking accountability in the situation, which is really strange because it's really weird for somebody to be accountable for them being abused. Besides the fact, if they stayed, okay, you can be accountable by getting up and leaving. That's the only way I can think of. So I'm just posting this video to let everybody know what happened. So yeah, I went back and that's what he did. He was blaming me, and then he relapsed again and was in full-blown abuser mode again. He was at my job, arguing with my coworkers, arguing with my manager, embarrassing me, and basically doing everything in his power to try to bring me down like he's always done. And the night that I witnessed him being high for I've been witnessing him being high for 2 days in a row at this point. That night I was like, I'm gone in my head. So I went to work like normal the next day, and I left and I came straight to my sister's house. And I'm very happy with my decision because when I went back there, it was just uncomfortable and I was just anxious, and he was just like monitoring everything I did and following me everywhere, and it was just terrible. And I just knew that I made a mistake. It was just the same old thing all over again, all over again. So sorry. So yeah, I left and I came here, and as you can see, look at my skin, look at my smile, like it's a genuine smile. I just feel much happier. And it's because I left a person who was literally being an energy vampire to me, who was literally trying to intentionally suck the energy out of me, because that's what narcissists do. And I'm also making this video for the other women and young girls who might be in the same situation. I just want you to know that yes, you should leave, because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. So yeah, I'm making this video for the young girls and the women who might be in the same situation to know that you don't have to feel guilty about leaving. Don't feel guilty, because that's what they really are good at, making you feel guilty. No, don't feel guilty. You deserve to live a life where you're not anxious every day. You're not scared every day of what you're going to come home to. You're not scared to literally come home and walk in the door because you don't know what you're walking into. You deserve to live a life where you are in control over yourself and you govern yourself, because it doesn't matter if you're a woman. It doesn't matter because you have a man. That doesn't mean that they get to have control and say over your life. That's a messed up narrative that the world has tried to push and force on young women and older women and women of the world in general, and it's not true. A real man, he is not going to be like that, because he's gonna know, okay, I have to let her govern herself anyways, because I can't control anybody, but also I trust her to do so because I know the type of woman I have. He's going to know that. He's going to be secure within himself. So he's not going to feel the need to do that anyways. If a man is doing that to you, that is honestly the beginning signs of him being abusive anyways. But it never stops. It always gets worse. So you don't have to feel bad. And I know that especially with a narcissist, the guilt is crazy, and it's really hard not to feel guilty because they're very good at making you feel bad for their bad decisions. But No, you don't have to feel guilty about saying, no, I'm not going to tolerate your bullcrap. No, I'm not going to reward your negative behavior. No, I'm gone because I told you that this is not something that is going to be acceptable for me, and you continue to disrespect me by stepping over my boundary and stomping on it and grinding your big ass feet into it. No, you need to let them know that they can't abuse you. They're going to have to find another victim because you're out of there. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess it. And for me, I guess I just had to go back so that I wouldn't feel so guilty, so that I wouldn't feel so bad about leaving. That was my own personal process. But I wouldn't recommend that because it's dangerous. Because the second that I went back, I felt very unsafe. I felt it was scary because I felt that he knew, he felt it too, that I knew I made a mistake. I felt that he knew that I did not want to be there, and that aspect of it scared me even more to be there because I didn't know what he was capable of, because he had done every imaginable thing in the book to me except kill me. So yeah, don't put yourself through that. Don't put yourself through that. If you're already out, do whatever you got to do to stay out. And if you're planning on getting out, make that plan solid and get out. Don't hesitate. Don't look back. Nothing, because it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And I'm saying that from experience. So you know it's not coming from a place of judgment. This is actually coming from a place of love, because I know that everybody doesn't have a family to support them after they done went back time again, like me, or don't have people to rally around them and be their strength for them while they can't be, like me. And some people just plain old don't have anybody. And so this video is for them too, to know that even though I'm stranger to you and you're a stranger to me, I say this in the most genuine way, and I hope that it can get across through a computer screen that I care. I hope you see this video by the grace of God and decide to say, I'm done. Because if this woman can literally sit on the computer and say she cares about me and really mean it and say that I need to go, and she's been through the exact same thing and she went, and look at my skin again, look at my whole everything, I'm literally glowing because he's not sucking the life out of me anymore. If this lady can literally say this and I believe her, maybe I should leave. I hope that I make somebody contemplate even harder and say, I probably should go. She's probably right. I need to go. And I know that I can't be perfect, and I know that you can't be perfect. I know that nobody can be perfect, but you're perfect the way you're made. Staying with the person who abused you is just gonna drive you into a deep depression. Any mental health problems you have is going to exacerbate it. Anything that really is wrong in your life, they're going to exacerbate it because they are actually feeding off of that negativity. They're feeding off of your sadness and your pain. So don't give them any more supply. Don't give them any more food. Take your supply. You are the supply. As much as they try to make you feel like you need them, they need you. That's why they do all that they do. Take your good food and leave. And don't feel guilty. Because guess what? You didn't do anything. That's the part they don't want you to know. You didn't do anything. And if nobody told you today, I'll tell you. I love you. I care about you genuinely. And it wasn't your fault. And it wasn't even your fault when you kept going back. Because guess what? That's what abuse victims do. Because we're mentally traumatized. And narcissists are good at creating that mental confusion. And it's just like, once you get to a certain point, you just scatterbrain. You're all over the place. You can't even tell left from right. So you definitely don't have the strength to leave, but find it somewhere in you, because you're only going to get better when you go. I'm only getting better because I went. And it's not a good day every day. I feel sad sometimes. I feel bad sometimes. But any day not having to deal with that is a better day. So it's almost like being an addict too. You have to detox yourself from that person. So give yourself the life that you deserve. Leave. If you was second guessing yourself, I hope this video confirms it and pushes you back on one specific side of the fence. And that side of the fence is, I need to leave. So yeah, that's my update. I left. I'm not going back this time. By the grace of God, ever. I pray to him every day, and I respect everyone's beliefs, and I know that everybody doesn't believe in God, and that's okay too. Whatever higher power you do believe in, or whatever thing in this world gives you the strength when you don't have it, utilize that. Because the alternative is staying with the person who's hurting you every day, and they steal your life from you. All that time is going to go by, and you're going to realize, wow, he stole my life from me. Don't let them steal any more of your time. They're time thieves. They steal your precious time because they don't care. Just know that. Know that the emotions are fake. The apologies are fake. The remorse is fake. Know that deeply in your heart, because it's true. Because I know some of them are good ass actors, but that's all it is, an act. And when they're being mean and nasty to you and breaking your things and questioning you on a million things that you already told them and trying to put you down and trying to make you feel like you need them and all the nasty, mean, evil things they do and hitting you and whatever, that is the real them. Know that. So, yeah. You can find me on Facebook at Diamond Wilkins, and I will respond. If that's what will keep you from going back, or if that is what will help you leave, please message me. Send me 10,000 paragraphs. Send me a daggone novel. I don't care. If that is what will help you stay gone or what will help you leave, then do that. And I can also send you the link to this support group that I'm in on Facebook, and it is very extremely helpful to me. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. And thank you to whoever heard this video, and I hope that this video really does genuinely help somebody, because if it doesn't, that's fine, but I just feel like the video has more of a point if it makes a positive impact on another girl's life who's going through a similar situation as me, or even another man, because men meet female narcs too, and they go through abuse too. So I just feel like it would be more of a point if I actually do help someone. So thank you to whoever watched this video, and please follow your gut. If you feel like something is deeply wrong, you're probably right. You deserve to be happy, and you didn't do anything wrong, and it's not your fault that he doesn't have self-control or that she doesn't have self-control. It's not your fault. Don't feel guilty about taking your life back, taking your will back from a person who abused it. So yeah, that's all I had to say. Bye.